Be wary, Clan Eshin, for the orcs of Grimgor's Ardboys mass for one desperate push in defense of their territory, and the Teef Snatchaz come, led by the great green prophet Wurrzag.
Hello everyone, and welcome back down here to the Gamer's Den with me, your host, Jordan, your Master of Lore and Storyteller Extraordinaire, bringing you another episode of the Deathmaster Snikch campaign for Total War Warhammer 2 in Mortal Empires. And we are picking up right exactly where we left off. At the start of turn 89, we had just taken out a Dwarven hero unit and leveled up Slick. And let's go ahead and give him Slippery. Now, these guys, they definitely need to regenerate. But we also, given that we have Thorgrim Grudgebearer of Karaz-e-Karak bearing down upon us, and the Greenskins, likely hoping to retake his home of Karaz-e-Karak from the Greenskins, we are going to want to amp up our combat abilities somewhat. And then, to top it off, Grimgor Ironhide is back on the field, and he and his generals are marshalling their forces. In fact, of particular note, we have Zajar, Mork's Chosen. I'm pretty sure that's a Night Goblin war boss. And he seems to be building up a reasonable sized number of units. Either he's going to be coming for Black Crag or Crookback Mountain. I think Black Crag's just a little unlikely because, well, they can see who exactly and what amount of things is over here, and Black Crag is not an easy thing to take. I mean, look at the garrison provided there. That's incredible. So, we are going to want to nip this in the bud rather quickly. So, let's see here. We are going to venture out. Luckily, we don't seem to lose too much in the way of unit regeneration. So we are going to move up here. Now, there is every possibility that Griebitz Bootlicka is going to come down and declare war on us and try to take Black Crag. Then there's these orcs here, the Teef Snatchaz. Maybe they'll want to declare war. Oh, they did declare war against us. Never mind. So, yeah, that's a thing that's going to happen. We're looking to try to finish this war, but it is a war with two powerful opponents with legendary lords. So, we are going to be in for an interesting time, if I say so myself. So we're going to put Banning Cackle there, start having him move up. Let's see. You know what? I think that's just going to have to do it for now. Seep is going to move up this way. As soon as he's able. Let's see. Hero not moved. Who is it? Arkstorm Hemlock. Oh, why don't you wander over there, good buddy? And I should be bossier. Leading Skaven. Should be rude, mean, cruel, commanding. Yes, yes. That creeping, stinking aura of command.
Eschen contract approved.
And you get up here and start slaughtering their units. Slow down their progress. Granted, they're going to sit there and keep recruiting and likely regenerating anyways, but the nice thing is he's now level 20 and can take immortality. So that way, if he fails or gets wounded, instead of getting killed, he is just permanently going to land on the wounded side of things and keep coming back, which is definitely something you want to do after investing so much in them. See, Zoc Backstab is definitely going to come down and perform his namesake here. He is going to backstab the hell out of us. So we got to deal with this quickly And I think the best way to deal with it, well, I don't want to just take the place. It's one of my more successful under Empire developments. But man, you know, we're gonna go with deeper tunnels there, and also murder holes. Want to make that as low visibility as possible. And eventually we'll build the Vermintide. We definitely want to do that. Black Iron Mine. Alright, I think that's about what we can accomplish here. Let's end the turn. For those of you who have not played a Skaven campaign, or in particular the Clan Eshin under Deathmaster Snikch, Clan Eshin has some trouble recruiting other units from other clans, because they are the secret police and spy masters for the Aven Empire, working for the Council of 13. And so what happens is that you get different mission contracts to carry out against the different clans, for clans, and you will affect your reputation with them to and fro. Right now, I'm enjoying a high reputation with Clan Moors, and thus a minus 200% to the recruitment costs for Clan Rats and Storm Vermin. But while that sounds amazing, they're still very expensive. They're just not as expensive. 500 gold instead of the 2,000 that they were floating at previously. Yeah, you're definitely going to be assaulting some garrisons for us. You guys get moving up. I want to see exactly what the dwarves are bringing down upon my head. And you get in here and start raiding. We need to offset those food costs. Not because we worry about feeding all the Skaven in the Under Empire, we just want to ensure that our armies and provinces are remaining intact and performing at the best of their abilities, because that's how we're gonna keep winning this war. Ruthlessly force-feeding our troops. Okay.
Ready.
What I think I'd like to do here is have...
On your horse. Get off, gate.
Snikch, you block. Says you could wipe them out, but I'd rather Banning get that experience. And this way, if he decides to attack, you've got reinforcements. See, because that's what it's all about here, is that mentorship. Developing those staff beneath you and developing your relationships with them, helping one another. Because when you help one to succeed, you help all of you to succeed. That's another pearl of wisdom from the Loremaster here at the Gamer's Den. Or at least it would seem like such a pearl of wisdom if I could actually pronounce things properly. Okay, settlement upgrade available. Yes, we will upgrade the Ash Ridge Mountains. And thank God, thank the Horned Rat that I got all that extra loot from sacking Black Crag. Because, man, definitely difficult to make progress without that. Without those funds. And, you know, let's throw that in there to boost our growth and recovery rates and build this up just a little bit more. And you know what? They discovered Karak 8 Peaks, and they are going to destroy it next turn. I might as well just cancel that. Get my refund. Shame. Maybe it'll take them a turn. Here's hoping. Be nice to get all that cash back, or as much as I can. Alright. Well, let's end this turn. If you're wondering why I'm not completing this contract yet, remember how I mentioned that this can affect your relationship? Well, that'll drop my relationship with Clan Scryer, and also it takes one of your units off the field, and I kind of need them right now. And eventually what I want to do is get another scheme available here for usage, and kind of hard to do that because it requires that I send Snikch out, and that really starts increasing my unit costs. So we're gonna take our time with that. Plagues. A Pyrrhic victory. What happens if I auto-resolve this? Something this size, it almost seems like I would most definitely mess it up. I'm not that confident in my use with Skaven, but the only way to develop that confidence is to do it, but doing that might mean losing, and I like winning. So as much as you shouldn't trust the auto-resolve, I think that's what I'm going to do. I've done that several times now, trust the auto-resolve, despite my better judgment, but worth it. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Lost less than half our forces there. Auto-resolve, what do you know? Glittering scales, don't need that. That'll go on banning. He'll still level up, but it's not going to be quite the same. It will boost the treasury, but affect the casualty replenishment rate. Or get +2 food. No, we'll go with enslaved. Beautiful. Deadrock Gap has been discovered. Karak 8 Peaks destroyed. I think I got that money back. Very nice. Black Crag Death Pass. Ah, Zoc Backstab. Be the best. Plus 25% recruitment cost. Great. +2 recruitment rank. That's probably almost worth it, but let's see. Send him back for a turn. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be kind of worth it. Okay, let's look at that. Rank 5, Storm Vermin Halberds. Oh, I'm thinking that's a yes, please. And you know what? We'll have slightly more experienced and encouraged Skaven slaves fighting for us too. Wunderbar. Yeah, let's go with that.
Snikch, yes.
Looks like lots of goblins there, but looks can be deceptive. And I think we're gonna have to kill Griebitz as well. I don't like Griebitz Bootlicka being there. You know what? I've got a decent garrison there, but not at all something that's gonna stand up well against orcs, especially not savage orcs. Even with those walls. The towers will be helpful, but let's see, what else do you have? Oh, it's almost all goblins. That's good news. With orc biggins, most significant threats here, aside from the Zoc Backstab, the goblin wizard here, are going to be the chariots and the pump wagons, because they're both anti-infantry and armor piercing. And to top it off, orc chariots in general, just the mass that they have, deals a lot of damage. Lets them really push through your lines, which means they can get at your more vulnerable stuff easier or start hitting you in the flanks easier. Definitely an incredible pain to deal with. Let's see. Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. Those might actually be very useful. We'll wait a moment, just because very soon we are going to need to throw Snikch in to get us another scheme, because I want to get us up to 4, because I am just being a completionist idiot right now and want to see as many chapter objectives possible fulfilled. One of which is, well, capture 3,000 battle captives, which are up to 2,022, not bad. And then at the start of our turn, have at least 4 schemes. What does this do for us? 1,000 there, another 1,000, 3, 4, and then 2,000 for this one for 6,000, and then accomplishing this is another 8, which this is easy, and this earns us money and food along the way. Be foolish not to try to accomplish these things. Ooh, we need to really get down here to the Desolation of Nagash and Nagashizar. Take those things. And you know what? Dude up here needs to be brought in and get moving for some raiding. A raiding painbow. What? Well, never mind. We went over the 50% movement range. Lame. Oh well, we'll just put him slightly up front here. And, oh, you got to be level 23. Look at you go, growing and advancing. Proud of you, Seep. I have also been feeling that itch to start playing something new. Not that this hasn't been fun with the Skaven. This has been a blast. Best I've done with the Skaven, especially Deathmaster Snikch. The asymmetric style of play appeals to me, but that just feels so much more difficult to do here with Total War Warhammer. And the fact that I've done this well, to where I can actually have the auto-resolve kind of work for me a little bit and outperform what I'm able to do, is great. And the problem with that is that I've mentioned this before a couple of times, but I just really miss my hammer and anvil tactics, which the solution is relatively simple. Get rat ogres and get those rat hound things that Clan Molder makes. Wolf rats. Wolf rats is what I was thinking of. Get some wolf rats going, but I'm just not on the best of terms with them, and those units get expensive.
No happening.
And money is precious.
Lord of the Assassins.
Okay. We're in a spot where we end turn. See you in a moment.
Yes. What?
Khaled al-Muntasir. Khaled. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm trying to. Khaled al-Muntasir. Non-aggression pact. What are you gonna pay me for such a thing? Haha, very nice. Hey, 300 may not seem like much, but you know what? I'll take it. Especially since I'll stab him in the back at the earliest convenience anyways. Ooh, sacrifice to Methlan performed by the Cult of Pleasure. So, the Cult of Pleasure basically now has another aircraft, island fortress flotilla thing, with which to deal death, raids, and raise armies. Clan Molder contract received. Against who? Clan Scryer. I'd really start reducing my reputation with them.
shadow Snikch.
Ah, immortality for you, mutant. Okay.
Deathmaster Snikch.
Alright, you're still recruiting.
Chief Assassin, yes.
Okay.
I bring pain, death.
Let's get in here. A decisive victory. And I've ambushed them. Okay. Sadly for those goblins, this is gonna be rather tasty for me. There's those... Ah, stop it. Those orc biggins definitely are problematic. Not as bad as these two, because, I mean... well, now you can't see the stats at all. Like I said, there might only be 3 there, but the mass that they have, build up the momentum for that charge, absolutely devastating and terrifying. So... Snikch?
Lord of Assassins. Rattling gun. Eschen triumph. Clan chieftain. Death runners. Eschen sorcerer. Clan rat spears.
Actually, let's put the Clan Spears down. Over here.
Assassin. Captain's command. Guide us on one.
Now then, because I made this mistake before.
Our tale is yours. Glorious Wurrzag.
They can't see over that rise. What we should do is put them right back there.
Fire thrower.
There, so now they can just shoot over their heads. Kind of. There, that should work out a little bit better. Okay, well. Oh, yep, I will. Hold on, folks, we're gonna pause this fight. My daughter requires my attendance. Be right back. And I've returned now. let's resume this combative goodness. See, the orc chariot just blew right through. Let's have Snikch here. Go to town on these guys.
Assassin! Sharpened blades, yes! Dead runners! Murder get killed! Twice burned! Me so warlord! Stop watching! Go, go! Our tail's yours!
Okay, this is definitely an expensive fight for us, but man, what a fun one. And they have the wall going. Oh, no, 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 no.
Blades sharpened. Clan Eshin. What? A green rig.
And there they go,
Death runners.
crumbling before us.
Deathmaster. Slice.
Oh, that went quick.
Rattling gun.
And that is a bunch of dead gobos. Delightful. And see, 237 losses to their 1,200. Let's see, who put in a lot of work? Okay, those gutter runners did, and those warp grinders. Those three right there. Big core of killing power. Not that those lords did bad either, although the assassin not so much, but he did kind of deal with wagons for me. So overall, I'd say that was pretty damn successful. Maybe do a little bit better on my positioning next time, but I'd say nicely done. Okay, gotta wrap things up here. Sleep medicine's kicking in, and it has been a long day, and still just very low energy after having COVID for the second time. Delightful. Thankfully, not anywhere near as bad as the first time. Not at all. Oh, God. Alright, hurry along. Ah, there we go. What kind of funds did we extract from them today? 16 food. 1,000 gold. Rank 28. Any items? No items. Oh, good. We took out their most dangerous things. Along with those big uns. Do we eat? Sell off? Let's sell them
Price
off.
cost is reasonable. Ready yet? March, yes.
And then, ooh, Shadow Magnet Trinket. Missile resistance 10%. Nice. What does the passive
Eshin
ability do?
victorious.
Plus 12 missile parry with shield. Okay, well, Snikch doesn't really have a shield, but... Ooh, let's level up. Level up. Ooh, that second count of Woundmaker would be very nice. Really should level this up, though. Boost my Storm Vermin, Death Runners, Plague Monks, and Eschen Triads units. And then my Eschen Sorcerer, Zap Spark. Veil of Shadows to slow them down. Which really I should use more, especially for my weapons teams. Blade Shield. Okay. Let's cut down Zok Backstab the rest of the way. For a nice, decisive victory. Always good to get more food. More loot, which I will not complain about. Channeling Staff, good. That'll be nice for one of my spellcasters. Another level up. And let's go with just enslaving. More food and leadership. Wurrzag. That will be a problem. He's probably going to have a solid horde of orcs there, savage orcs. And he's got his Bonewood Staff, his Squiggly Beast, his Baleful Mask. Ooh, that Baleful Mask definitely is helpful for him. Minus 10% upkeep for all units.
Sneak.
Okay. Let's go with Scarred Veteran. Gosh, everybody leveled up. Not that I'm going to complain. Or fleet-footed. Nothing wrong with you being much faster. Let's see. You need armor, and we have glittering scales to give you. Oops, details. Wow, we got a couple of sets of glittering scales. Okay. So, because we know Wurrzag is coming, we're gonna retreat here. Recover faster.
Deathmaster Snikch.
You are going to stay there. Unassigned skill points for who? Arcstorm Hemlock. My Warlock Engineer. Ah, buddy, you've been with me for so long. Let's go with Scorch. Lord Not Moved. Ronin. You are going to keep raiding. What do we have here? Oh, Giant Slayers. Slayers. Longbeards with great weapons. A legendary unit of Dwarf Warriors. The Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. Longbeards with shields and axes. And then Quarrelers with great weapons. This is a very serious army. All it's missing is a couple of grudge throwers. Like maybe take out 2 of the Longbeards and 1 of the Quarrelers. Or maybe just a Quarrelers and 1 Longbeard. Put in 2 grudge throwers here, and this is a pretty terrifying army. Hell, gyrocopter bombers would also be troublesome to have included in with that. God damn. That was terrifying. Alright, breeding stock. So let's see here. Chapter objectives. 2241. So we just need 739 more battle captives. We can achieve that, especially with Wurrzag coming in. Let's see here. That's for upgrading. That's upgrading. This stuff is all upgraded. So let's boost this by another one. Pretty soon, probably after we deal with Wurrzag and Grimgor, we will have to see about sending Snikch off to deal with another scheme.
Kill their scouts.
Beautiful. You keep leveling up, buddy. Let's see, can you take him out? Garam Doomson. Failure, but that's okay. We all fail sometimes. The important thing is that we bounce back and try to learn from it. Alright then, I've been your host, Jordan, your master of lore and storyteller extraordinaire. If you enjoyed today's video, go on down to the comments below and let me know and hit the like button. Or hell, even if you didn't like it, still let me know and hit that dislike button and we'll engage in discussion down below. And remember, if you're new here to the channel, then go on down to hit that subscribe button and become a regular member here at the Gamer's Den. But with all that said, I've been Jordan, your master of lore and storyteller extraordinaire. Thank you all so very much for your time, and you all have yourselves a good night.